I'm your host, Kyle Gresco. Welcome to the seat. 1 minute. Good evening, I'm Kyle Gresco. Tonight is Tuesday, actually, December the 23rd in the year of our Lord sorry, I have an ear behind my itch. Year of our Lord 2020. I am your host, as always, Kyle M. Gresco. And we have a very special show for you tonight. It is 9:01. It is 9:01. We have a very special show planned. We have, for the first time ever in Fireside Chat history, a special guest. I'm not going to tell you who it is yet, but I think they're still human. Last time I checked. They're very cool. Big fan of theirs. And we also have the return of some favorite segments, some fan favorite segments. I'm very excited. We got quite the show planned for you. But before we get into that, I don't know if you are aware, but it's been a few months since the last one of these. We thought it was the series finale. We thought we had been canceled, but then the network ran out of content, and we're back. So, we've decided to ramp up a little bit. We're trying out a new format. As you can see, my desk has expanded. We got a microphone. We used to have 2 microphones, but then we put one of them away. Hold on. And I hope this works. Hold on. Please work. We might have very many technical difficulties tonight. As you know, it is a new format for the show. If this TV doesn't turn on, I might freak out. There we go. There we go. TV's on. Yeah, Lionel Richie is here. And we got chat up on the big screen. We got chat up on the big screen. Isn't this fantastic? Chat's up on the big screen. We got 5. We got 5. That's awesome. Yeah, so we got a good show for you planned tonight. Our special guest should be here in a minute, but as you know, it is December. And what do we all know that happens in December? I'd like some answers from the audience. What do we know that happens in December? No, nothing happens in December. But I did receive a very nice gift from a friend. So I think we're gonna open it. It is the Fortnite SP-L Nerf gun. As you can see, it has a 3-dart internal clip, a removable barrel attachment, and it comes with 6 darts. 6 darts. That's really good. So I thought we'd unbox this before we got into the meat and potatoes of the show. I have no idea what this actually looks like. My prop team gave it to me. Apparently Lionel Richie sent it. And by Lionel Richie, I mean Morgan Berry, if you're out there. Yeah, I'm very excited. Ooh, look at this. Look at this. It's got an instruction manual. You know I love instruction manuals. Oh, it's got the internal clip and a slide and a trigger and a barrel attachment. Now, I would like to remind everyone that under the current constitutional amendments, I am allowed legally to own this. We'll dig into that later. For now, I dropped. Ooh, hold on. This is 6 bullets. Wow, I didn't expect them to actually give us 6. You know how toy companies are nowadays. I expected them to cheap out a little bit. All right, let's get the gun out. All right, it's very nice. It's very nice. Nice body. It fits in my hand quite nicely. This is the slide they were talking about. The slide, and I assume this is the. Yep, that's the trigger. If you take a look at the other end, it's a bit disappointing. It's actually unpainted, but I shoot right-handed, so I assume people will only ever see me shooting at them from this side. So I think that'll be all right. Let's get this barrel out because it does come with a barrel, as it mentioned earlier. How does this thing work? Ooh, that's a good. Hold on, that feels nice. Hold on, I want to do that again. Ooh, that's good. All right, let's fire this thing. I don't know how to get the bullets open. Hold on. Oh, I got it. Okay. Now the box, the box is over there. The box said that it could hold up to 3 bullets internally, and I don't know what the current standards for the industry are, but that feels pretty good. Alright. I'm aiming for a symbol in the distance. Oh, I assume if I had one, I could put a scope on here, similarly to how I put the barrel. All right, I'm gonna fire one with the barrel and then one without to see how it works. Oh, we have never mind. A couple of our interns put up a dartboard on the back wall of our studio. I guess I got bored during our time off. They don't really have a house because they're poor. Nice action, very clean shot. I'm gonna do this one without the barrel just for comparison. I hit a symbol. We're back. Season 3, baby. All right, let me load up the last 3 darts just in case we have an intruder again. I don't know if you remember Season 2, we did have an intruder. I'll just set that down right here. All right, you know, I think we're gonna look into getting our guest. Is everyone excited for our guest? Our guest? Does everyone know who our guest is? Does anyone know who our guest is? I've been watching a lot of Dave Letterman. Y'all know Dave Letterman. And before he brings on his guests on his Netflix show, he's like, do you know who our guest is? And everyone's like, yeah, I read the title. Do you know who our guest is, chat? Lionel Richie, you're not our guest. Although we'd love to have you on. Email us. We can set that up. Our guest tonight, let's see. Is he ready? All right. Our guest tonight is Connor Lloyd. Oh, I really hope this works. If this goes poorly, this is going to be... Hello? Hey, can you hear us?
Why, hello there, Kyle.
Awesome. All right, I was really worried that we were going to have... Because here's the setup. I don't know if you're watching live. You're plugged into the TV. Yeah. I rebuilt the set. You can watch it later when I upload it. But I'm just going to adjust the volume so that the people in the back can hear you. Everyone, this is Connor Lloyd of many famous endeavors. What are you most well known for, do you think?
I would say my best known endeavor is my success in finding the #1 parking spot at Millbrook High School.
Really? What spot would that be? I don't drive, so I have nothing to gain from this. But you might have to fight for some of our folks at home. What spot? Oh.
We prefer.
Oh.
Presented the document here.
Oh. All right. So I see you got the school labeled, and I'm not pointing at the camera, but school labeled there, and then I think now is each line and each line is a row of parking spots.
Yeah. So we got the student entrance would be right here.
All right.
But then each row is like a set of parking spots.
Yeah.
My 2 years as a student here at Millbrook and driving and parking, I'm trying to get the best spot lies right here.
All right.
You see, the secret to spot number 148 is that it is far enough away from all the heavy foot traffic that you get in these first 2 rows. But it's not too far away that other people in their cars who park here are getting past you once you try to leave. Spot number 148 is where it's at.
Now you said you leave from the student entrance over at the school building, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Now I partake in this this what do we call it, mission. I personally always leave out the band door. Do you know where the band door is?
I think somewhere over here.
I'd put it between the farthest left and the second left. Now I know there are many other students that leave the building with me there. Would you say that influx is enough to cause a shift in where the ideal spot is? Did you account for that in your model?
I've counted for all the students and all the foot traffic you experience in that model, but I don't think its impact from the, say, the main entrance or the band entrance is as heavy as that from the student entrance. Now, it's been with COVID and the reduced students, there has been a noticeable change in the distribution of foot traffic. It's a little more even this year.
Really?
I think that's because of, the bus riders leave first now, early, so that kind of eliminates about, I'd say 40% of the traffic you get in this area. So it's kind of evened out, the flow of people moving out to their cars toward the tennis courts down the bottom. But I think the biggest variable you have to control for is foot traffic entrance.
So would that mark the worst spot as the one directly closest to the entrance? Is that spot worse, you reckon, than the one furthest away?
I don't think that one would be the worst, actually. I think the second one from where that would be the
Really?
first. Because you're probably not going to be the first one to your car if you park in this spot.
Yeah.
So you're going to have to deal with that foot traffic. And eventually, that foot traffic will end. And it'll end for this guy first. But think, second row is probably the worst spot. Also, as you mentioned, the van entrance is right in this area.
Yeah.
So you also have people coming from that area as well.
That's true. It's a very comprehensive model. I've heard you've done some modeling with something quite different from this. For movies, you've made a model for Christmas movies.
Yes, let's return to this.
Return to the So what has your
Christmas?
I'm sorry?
Been celebrating Christmas for 17 years. I've
Wow.
got a grasp on the movies. Yes.
That's longer than even I've been celebrating Christmas for. How did you go about determining which Christmas movie was the cream of the crop?
I think the strongest characteristic I look for in a Christmas movie is relatability. I like a movie that I can see myself in. And so, as you change as a person, though, that'll also change what Christmas movie you like the most.
Yeah.
And so I'd say when I was younger, Home Alone would have been more up my street because it's easy for an 8-year-old to identify with the McAllisters.
Yeah.
Or Carol and just,
I'd like to interject here. I recently began my Christmas movie watching for the season. You got to push it off so that you can enjoy it all at once. And I recently rated Home Alone as a B tier because I don't like the name Kevin. I just wanted to remind our audience of that. So what takes the top spot then?
my top spot, as of, I'd say about my teen years, this is what's taken the top spot, is the 1980 kind of cult classic Christmas movie. Not an all-time favorite, but A Christmas Story.
Christmas Story. Yeah.
The first Christmas story.
What
1980.
what makes that so special? Because the main
Well, I think
character
it's
is
still-
younger, you said. It's like he's like 11, 13,
Yeah.
somewhere in there.
But the thing about A Christmas Story is it has that narration of Ralphie Parker as an adult. So it kind of those two worlds together. You have the adult perspective of Christmas coming from the narrator, and you also have Ralphie's parents, the Parkers. But then you also have that kid element, that central story arc of getting the Daisy Red Ryder BB gun. And that's something every kid can relate looking for that number one Christmas present each year. That was your entire world when you're an 8-year-old.
It's funny that you bring that up because I don't know if you were watching the earlier segment. I recently received this Fortnite Nerf gun model SP-F with a detachable barrel. So yeah, like the quest for that perfect gift, and that makes sense because you get the adult relatability, the reminiscing on years past. As a kid, you get the hype factor, this could be me, and then as a teenager, you get to enjoy the best of both worlds.
Absolutely.
Do you have anything else you'd like to talk to us? Anything you'd like to plug? I know you're not on Snapchat, but if you have any social media you'd like to plug?
No, I don't have any social media, but there is one thing I'm involved with daily. That is walking my dog.
Walking
Being
your
a
dog.
pedestrian.
Yeah, okay.
There's one thing I've noticed over the past 3 years of walking my dog, is that there seems to be a misunderstanding amongst pedestrians on where to walk. This is very important.
Really?
Safety concern.
Safety concern.
If you're walking amongst cars.
Automobiles, so not on a sidewalk.
I mean, it still applies on sidewalks, but yeah, mostly if you're on a street without a sidewalk. You're among these 2-ton vehicles that could literally kill you with just a simple impact.
That's true.
Walk. So if you're on the street, you're walking with cars, you're a pedestrian, you cars that are oncoming to you. So you both have that mutual understanding that, hey, we're using the road. Well, I'm using it too. We're going to safely cross each other.
Now,
Safe transfer.
I've heard some debates among my circles about this. Who has the right of way on a road? Is it the pedestrian and their dog? Because
pedestrians always have the right of way
always.
In the state of Virginia.
In the state of Virginia.
Design.
Which do you believe it should be? Discounting the law, which do you believe it should be?
Well, you think about this. Cars obviously have the strength advantage. They definitely have the intimidation factor. And so if we just let it, be a free market of right of way, I think the cars would dominate that. So I think we need to skew our right of way legislation toward the pedestrian.
Look out for the little guy.
Look out for the little guy walking with his little boots across the road.
All right, that's an excellent point. Is there any foundation we can donate to help bring this cause to light?
Not at the moment. That's a great idea. I might have to put something into the works here.
Well, if you get that going, please let us know. You know how to get in contact with me. I'd love to have you back on to talk more about this. This is a matter of huge concern. My little sister walks the dog every third day. She's supposed to do it every day, but
Absolutely. It's good exercise, but it has to be safe.
It has to be safe. We got to protect our children. Now, you said you do the walking of your dog?
I do the walking of my dog, yes.
It's good. Good, responsible man. All right. Do you have anything else you'd wish to talk about? Anything?
Not at the moment.
Anything on your conscience? All right. Well, I hope you have a very happy, what holiday you celebrate? Christmas?
Yeah, Christmas. We just discussed Christmas.
A very Merry Christmas to you. Enjoy your rewatching of your movies. And chat, let's give him a hand.
Thank you.
All right, now get out. How was that, guys? I haven't been watching chat at all, but how'd you like it? How'd you guys think? I should probably read chat later. Fun fact: Connor was cast as Mr. Mosby in The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. That's true. You can see that on IMDb. All right, now. I don't know how about you guys, but I still have a few more points if you want to get through. We have some of those ancient fan favorites to get through. It's been a couple seasons since we've done some of these. I'm all out of bullets. I'm all out of bullets. So, of course, it would not be a fireside chat without everybody's favorite. Colleges that are currently open. Now, I know it's been a while, so some of the colleges have, colleges that are still open. Alright, now, the colleges that are still open today on December the 23rd include none of them. None of them are open because it is winter break. I believe most colleges will return their children at the end of January or the beginning of February. So let's keep a lookout for those. I'll keep you guys updated as always as matters develop. Got to stay in the loop always. Yeet. But our prop department sucks. So we still have something on here. Here, let's read what this says. Oh no, never mind. We can't read what this says. It may or may not be a map of my sister's, how she feels on given days of the week from November 30th to December 7th. We're not going to look into that. Okay. However, we do have a new segment. A new segment that I would like to introduce you all to. It's called Kyle Doesn't Know Where He Should Apply for College. Now, if you have any ideas of where I should apply to college or what I should apply for, any idea what I should apply for, please let me know. kylegresco@gmail.com. That's always where you find me. And that's all we have for colleges that are still open. Now I'd like to move into our our second to last segment for the evening, and I think it's one of our most important. I'm sorry, I'm sweating a little bit. It's about music. Now I know most of you know that music is something I can in fact listen to with my ears, and so I'd like to talk about that a little bit. Now a lot of music has come out since I last spoke to you guys. When would it have been? A few months ago was the last chat. So a lot of music's come out. Taylor Swift released another album. Paul McCartney released another well, it was his first album this year, but it was another album. Anderson .Paak released another single. The Grammy nominations were listed. The Weeknd didn't get any noms. Everyone's upset about that. Everyone loves The Weeknd. But I think the most important music that has come out in the last few months came out just a few weeks ago. There's a man who lives in Washington State, the state of Washington. His name is Carlos I don't know how to say it. It's like Ein or Ein. It's Eiene. It's really a weird last name. He goes by the moniker of Insane in the Rain, which is quite funny. Now, he has been called by such people as me, the Jacob Collier of Jacob Collier Was Good. He is a multi-instrumentalist, a recent graduate from the Berklee School of Music in, Massachusetts. He has been producing music for over 7 or 8 years at this point, to be quite honest. He's phenomenal. He's a primary saxophonist. He plays piano, he plays drums, he plays guitars, he plays bass, plays upright bass, he plays woodwinds. He does most of it. I think he's beginning to learn trumpet. And he recently released his 3-hour, 40-minute jazz album, Sinovation. It is by far one of my favorite albums of the year. I think it is one of the albums that has the most singles of any album ever released. It's got like 35 singles, which I didn't realize how many that was until I said that out loud. Absolutely phenomenal album. The standouts for me are Mount Coronet, Eterna Forest. What are the other ones? I've been growing. Sunny Shore City has been growing on me. There's the title track, Sinovation, which is pretty good. And I'm a big fan of Hard Home City too. Those are not my top 5 necessarily, but those are some of my favorites. The lyric of the week this week, which yes, we're still doing that for the whole. Oh no, there's only 2 of you left. For the 2 of you left, we're changing up the lyric of the week for the new season. I should mention the old format got a little staled out. So what we're going to do is, instead of you telling me which lyrics you want, and then I say that's a horrible idea, why would you tell me that? I'm going to say a lyric, and you're going to email me at kylegresco@gmail.com. That's KYLEGRESKO at gmail.com. kylegresco.gmail.com. You'll email me what song you think it is and the artist you think it is from. This week's lyric, we're going to start you out with an easy one, is I wrote a simple love song so everybody could sing along. So again, get your emails in, kylegresco@gmail.com. The first person to correctly tell us what it is might get a high five. I don't know. We don't really have that figured out. We don't have a budget. And I think we're going to end this week off with just a summary of some of the major events that have happened in the last few months. Now it is December 23rd, so let's see. I didn't script this part. We're just going to go through, see what we got. There was an election. I think, who won that? I think Wexton won that again. In the Virginia 7th. What are we, the Virginia 7th? I think I live in the Virginia 7th. I don't know. I can't vote yet. I'm 17, and they took away my rights. Let's see, what else? So a couple of vaccines. I think I've heard about these vaccines for the virus we were talking about way back in season 1. But I mean, that's kind of old news now, that virus, so I don't really remember much about it. What else? Oh, in case if anyone's curious, that puppy we got, beginning of May maybe, has died. The dog has died. He has been buried, but I think I see his ghost sometimes. What else? Oh, this is funny. I've lost all of the files for season 2. So season 2 is now lost. We cannot find season 2 of the Fireside chats. So we can't upload those to the channel. Oh, hey Brian. Hey everyone, it's Brian. Hey Brian. What's happened in the last few months? What do you know that's happened in the last few months? I'm trying to think of stuff. Thanks, Brian. I'd love to have a talk show in the future. I think that's like ideal career, except the problem of I don't really know how to get to that spot, and I don't think I'm quite funny enough to pull it off yet. So we're working on it. Plus, I don't think NBC would let me have this much freedom, but they might give me a staff, which could be fun. Does anyone have any news they'd like to share from the last few months? Anything happening? Let me know while I play the bagpipe lick from Sky Above to the best of my memory. Wait, what is it? Oh, what is it? Yo, B-Dub's got a studio! B-Dub's got a studio? That's awesome, dude. Hey, Brian, do you play Barry Sax at all? Oh, that's what it was. That's what I forgot. The Giant Step speedruns got super competitive recently. I don't know if y'all been paying attention to it. So, if any of you don't know, a speedrun is where you try to beat a game or something as fast as you can. And so there's this game called Giant Steps. It goes whatever. I only know that first run. So the popular run is the first 16 bars, the first chorus of it, and I think the record got down to like 3 seconds 89 milliseconds or something. It's insane. Go watch some of the runs. And I think that's all I got. I can't remember if I had an outro. But I think that's all I got. I would like to say, Mimi, if you're watching this, hi. This means I remembered to send it to you, and you watched it all the end. That's pretty cool. Mom and Dad, if you're watching this, please stop fighting while you're wrapping presents. It's kind of loud, and I can hear it through the ceiling. What else? Drive safe. Dab on the haters. And oh, now I have to tear down the set. Oh, if you have anyone you'd like to see as a guest on the show, I might be doing this more frequently now because I have 2 weeks of break and not much to do. So I might be running some fireside chats more often. I think that'd be fun. I don't have much going on. And let me know what you think of the setup. My desk has expanded. I stole the format from Colbert. This is what Colbert's desk looks like. So let me know if you have any guests you'd like to see on. I'm thinking these might be. Well, I don't know how often these will be. Logan or Lionel Richie. Sorry, not Logan. I don't know why I said Logan. Logan's not even here. Lionel Richie. I'm thinking. Well, because I don't want to do them. I don't know if tomorrow and the day after tomorrow are good ideas. Because I think those are like religious holidays or something, and so a couple people might not be watching, and it might be difficult to get a guest for those. But I think I'd like to do them a couple times a week. I don't know. I have a few weeks, so I'd like to use them. I'd like to make some stuff, make some productions. All right, that's all I've got. We've just hit the half-hour mark. I'm gonna end the call, not the call, and the chat now. Again. Email me who you think the lyric of the week is from. Email me any guests you'd like to see. If you'd like to be a guest, let me know. Email me, kylegresco@gmail.com. Whatever you want, email me. Email me if you're lonely. And I need to clean up my Nerf gun. This is sick, actually. This is really cool. I know it's just a Nerf gun. But, like, that's sick. Alright. Good night, gamers. Drive safe. Dab on the haters. And don't do too many drugs. How do I end these? I don't even remember how to end these.